Welcome back, everyone. It's FNHusa57 here. We are back on Dark Souls 3 on the Xbox One with yet another part of the walkthrough. This is going to be part 22, and it's the Catacombs of Carthus. It's the first section coming down right where we left off in part 21 from the Abyss Watchers fight. I spent a couple of my souls just to level up my strength a little bit prior to this, and I am now using the black steel, or the black blade, courtesy of my friend Spartan. So this time I'm joined by Neo Maximus, and he's gonna come through this area with me. We're gonna go ahead and get pretty much all of the items, and these guys are actually a little bit annoying, the skeletons. A quick way to tell if they are going to reanimate is if you do not get any souls from them, they will reanimate. So keep that in mind. Unlike the previous Dark Souls 1, there is no necromancer for you to kill. It's just a random thing of whether or not they reanimate. And now we have these little red-eyed, like, demon skeleton thing. These guys are annoying because of the amount of damage that they can do, but if you kill them relatively quick, it's not a big deal. And they pretty much have a 100% chance of dropping you something. Like, they will always drop you an item. And most of the time I get Titanite shards from them. Then you have these guys. Gonna come up here and deal with these two. And I think there's going to be one more skeleton that animated behind us, but I want the item that's right here, which is simply a soul of a nameless soldier, but it's an item, and I do like items. This area is also pretty high prone to invasions, so keep that in mind. Got shot in the back by this guy with the bow. There's also a trap right here, so be careful of that. You can use that to your advantage if you do get invaded, and the invader is in position to take those arrows. It kind of comes in handy, but there's an item right here, which is another soul of a nameless soldier. Gonna come through here, keep your shield up because you have that assassin guy right there. We're not gonna deal with him just yet. There's normally an illusionary wall right there, but I already smacked it. So come here and get rid of that skeleton. There's an item right here for you, which is another pyromancy tome. So that allows you to buy more pyromancies. Depends on whether you're going for the achievement for earning, all the pyromancies, or if you actually are a pyromancer. But come out here, kill that archer. It'll make it a little easier for later. Again, like I said, it's kind of hard to tell which ones are going to reanimate and which ones aren't. Now we come out here and we get to deal with this assassin guy. There's an item right here, which is that sharp gem. It's basically one for free, so just grab that and then smack the hell out of this guy. And he didn't reanimate, which is awesome. I hate it when those reanimate, especially. Now, we've got another one. This guy's got the greatsword, and you can stun lock him. Go ahead and take his Titanite shard. We've got another one right here. There's actually two of those guys in this room. Take that Titanite shard. There's two skeletons that reanimate right here. Kill them. And then here's another two Titanite shards right there. And now we're going to go through an area where it's a bit of an ambush. There's 4 of these guys right here. And they can do decent damage if you let them gang up on you, or you're using a kind of crappy shield like I am that's not 100% damage block. Use an Estus there. Come down here and there will be an NPC for you to talk to. I have talked to her and she now leaves. Prism stones there. But there's an item that we want, so watch out. There's normally a crystal lizard here, but there's an archer right there that'll shoot you. We want these red moss clumps Pick those up, and now we will continue on. So the next section is a little bit annoying because sometimes you get hit by it, sometimes you don't, and it's impossible to kill it. But basically we're going to come out here and we're going to kind of make a mad dash down these stairs right there, grab that ember, and then just sprint the rest of the way down. Sometimes you can avoid that giant ball, most of the time you can't. Get off to one of the sides and ignore the skeletons. Just come through here, go to this left area right here, and wait for that ball to come back down and crash into the gate. And I have the item, but at that point there will be the undead bone shard for this area. So that's why I have my Estus flasks are +4. Come through here. We have 3 of these guys that animate, and this guy is the most annoying because he throws little bombs at you that have basically dark seeker skull things, and of course he would reanimate. Alright. That guy right there, actually. Those are like the most annoying thing in this area because they actually do a considerable amount of damage. So there's an item behind these pots, and I'm going to show you how to get it. I'm going to first show you what happens, why this area is annoying. If you break the pot, you get those purple little skulls. They're not too terribly hard to avoid, but you can do this without breaking those pots. So what you want to do is you want to break the pots that have bones in them. You do not want to break the pots that are covered. If the pots are covered, they're going to contain spells, or those little seeker things. So basically follow the path that I did, and there you go, there's your milk ring. Easy to get, and you don't have to deal with all of those little purple things, just to show you that they are there. There's another trap right here, so avoid that lever. And now we get to deal with another one of these guys. And we're going to get to deal with 2 of the guys that throw those little bombs at you. And those little bombs can stun lock the crap out of you. So keep that in mind. Plus, I think the big guy reanimated on us. Yes, he did. It's just kind of whether you get lucky and he doesn't reanimate on you. I usually don't get lucky and he reanimates on me. And he will, of course, proc bleed. So, yeah. As you can see, he does a shit ton of damage. Now that he's dead, I can actually heal. We're not going to worry about dropping down there yet. You can if you want to, but you'll skip the bonfire. We actually want to go through this area and deal with these 2 guys. And there's a couple items, but right next to this item is a trap. So keep that in mind. There's a trap right there. And somehow it did not hit these guys at all. Not sure how that happened, because it normally hits me every time, but yeah, that's a thing. So take these guys down relatively as quick as possible. Try not to lose that much health in the process. You should get a few more items off of them. Basically just the Titanite shards. Watch out, there's a hole right here. You can also farm those guys for sharp gems if you want. I've got a phantom in my way, I can't get back. But it's personal preference. I mean, I got 1 sharp gem. You get 1 for free, which is all I wanted. So watch out, there's this roly ball right there. Turn left. Go ahead and pick up your large Titanite shard and run back here to the left, and you will be at your first bonfire for the area, technically. So that is it for episode 22. Episode 23, I will show you the rest of this area, and 24 will be the boss fight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thanks to Neo for running with me through this. If you have any questions, comments, make sure you leave a comment. Otherwise, smash the like button, share the video, and subscribe for more content. Thank you for watching.